Hi, my lovely people. Section 107 fair use allows us to talk about it, and that's what we are going to do. Please don't go out of your way to dislike anybody we talk about in these videos. It is my opinion and my opinion only. It is for entertainment purposes only. Hi, my lovely people. Baby, it is Monday, so we need to do some talking. And when I tell you it's time to talk, it is time to talk. I don't know exactly where to even begin with the things that have been going on with Just Jazzy, so we're just going to talk about it, okay? If you keep up with Just Jazzy, then you know that she has been going through a lot, and I do mean a lot, with her daughter, from running away to wanting to be with the little boy that she thinks she's in love with, to dealing with the little boy's parents being very, very immature, allowing Michaela to stay over there and do what she wants, and then she'll return home, and then it'll be a same cycle. Just Jazzy does say that she has, and we have seen, reached out to the police, tried to get help, but this thing that has broke over the weekend, boy, it has taken the cake. Right now, Just Jazzy is saying that pretty much they were having a good day. Something happens. Michaela wants to go. She starts running. She shows video of her running to different stores, wanting to use the phone, running away from her, screaming as though, Jazzy is doing things. People are looking. Jazzy gets fed up, ends up going to the little boy's house. The police detain her, not arrest her, although the video title does say arrest on her channel. They detain her and they bring her home. If you've kept up with the story, then you know that the little boy's mother is saying that Just Jazzy is harassing them because she dropped their phone number and address online while looking for her daughter. Now, when I tell y'all, I know that this is a lot. Just talking about it is a lot, but it's not at this point. What is going on is how it's all going down. Just Jazzy is claiming, well, hey, they're not really doing too much to help me. If I do this with the system, then there'll be repercussions. If I do that with the system, there'll be repercussions. 911, the line is busy a lot. And, the police are either good ones show up or bad ones show up. And that's how it works at all, right? But it's the comments, it's the content. I mean, now that I'm making this video, she's actually came out with another video believing that her daughter may be pregnant and everything else, and we'll cover that. But it's the comments, it's the subscribers. They're all starting to get worried and wonder what is really going on. Since all of this drama has been going on, I will say her channel has grew, her numbers have gotten bigger, her subscribers have spiked, her views have spiked, everything is jumping up. But now the people over there and the people over here, we're starting to wonder, is this actually doing good? Or is this doing bad to keep continuing to talk about it? At first, I was like, you know what? This could be good to have some exposure, some help, so that maybe if someone sees her child out and about, they can tell her, hey, your mom is looking for you, or even hit up Just Jazzy and get some help and, track her down. At first, it was good. But now the subscribers and the people, and even myself, we're starting to think, is it becoming too much for you to report on? She's saying now that the girl is going to social media, responding, bringing attention to herself, and it's almost like now this is becoming a bit much. I understand that you may need some help and you may not know some guidance, but you're making good money off of the situation that's going on in your home. And I mean, rightfully so, because you're talking about it. At this point, don't you think it may be time for you to hire a lawyer, a family attorney, and look into some things that may happen? Maybe a Baker Act, maybe, some mental health, maybe something. At this point, instead of putting yourself, because she said this numerous times, right? I'm putting myself in danger by tracking down and chasing down this child. She's saying that she went to an apartment that was pretty much abandoned, condemned, known for drug use and everything else, but you're still running around chasing after one child, but not, remembering that you have to be alive, healthy, and safe for the other children. I mean, once you get out here and you tell us that, hey, one of my children, they're so, gone, they're so out there that I'm taking doorknobs and locks off my door. I'm paranoid, I'm peeping, I'm creeping, I'm going into places that I never went into. Then it lets us know, hey, it may be time for you to just sit down, wait. And I know, when I say I know, that that's easier said than done, because she's a parent. Honey, it's got to be at some point something more that you can do that is easier and and sometimes you have to let someone roam and find their way back home. Maybe it's the, thrill of the chase that her daughter likes. Maybe it's the thrill of the fact that she is on Instagram. Maybe it's the thrill of the fact that people out here are twisted. And when she makes this Instagram and she's telling these people to follow her, to hear her story, to see her and the boy pose, you know that there are crazy people that may be sending her money and may be doing the above and the most and saying, hey, if you come on my channel, then tell your story. I mean, it's crazy, and things like that can happen. At this point, maybe you need to take her out of the limelight and stop allowing her to know that she's the first thing on your mind when you wake up. Maybe how they say, let it go, and if it comes back, it's meant to be. Let it go for a while and let her come back. In the meantime, don't tell us every move or the audience every move. Instead, move in silence. When you let someone know, hey, I'm coming over to this apartment and I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that, then you know, hey, she's able to run. She's got a head start. Sometimes it can hurt more than help. Sometimes airing out a child's business can make them feel, oh, I'm a superstar. There's the hundreds and thousands of people that's watching my mom and they know about me, so I can maybe do this. Lay off on it. My thing is, go get an attorney. There are big, and I do mean big firms, especially probably in New York. I mean, just where I live alone, that handle family law, that handle family care. Maybe it's time for you to not worry about the police and everything else, but instead go walk into one of those rooms and say, hey, I need some help. What is the law? Let me educate myself on the law, instead of saying, hey, I don't understand what's going on. I've tried this, I've tried that. They ain't helping me. It's going this way, it's going that way. Everything is going backwards. At this point, as far gone as the girl is, it's time for Jazzy to educate herself on what is going on in the system and in the law. And sometimes in that instance, you have to put the money where the mouth is. Now, I'm just saying, y'all, she's over there making some good bank on YouTube, so it's able to be afforded. The $2,000-$3,000 that it may take, she's making that probably off one video that she's dropping right now and her supporters. I'm pretty sure if she was to start something like a collection or something like that, it would happen too. But go find you a lawyer, girl, because it ain't worth getting in handcuffs for. It ain't worth going to the projects for. It ain't worth, like you said, getting bed bugs, roaches, and diseases and having to sleep with one eye open. It's not worth that. And in order for you to show that it's not worth that, honey, you may have to go get you some kind of counsel so that you can protect yourself and your other children. Now, baby, this is a lot to unpack, like I said, but that's just my opinion on the situation. I don't know if you guys have been following it down to a T like I have, but if you have, I can't wait to see what you guys have to say in the comments, because this is a great discussion. This is a great debate. This is a great mother conversation. So I will see you guys down below.